Hello and welcome to another episode in our series from the Virtual Language School. My name is Emily.
And I'm Daniel. "10 Words in English that play tricks on you", Part 1. A closer look at some tricky words and irregularities in spelling versus pronunciation by Emily and Daniel, CELTA qualified native English teachers, former Cambridge examiners and founders of the VLS.
This is part 1 of a series of 3 video podcasts. Did you know that only about 30 to 40% of English words are actually spelled the way that they sound?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that? Oh god!
30 to 40%. That's a pretty big deal, and it's exactly why we're dedicating this episode to uncovering some of the quirks in English spelling and pronunciation. Words that can trip up even native speakers.
As we mentioned in a previous episode, English doesn't always play by its own rules. But the good news is there are some patterns that you can rely on once you know what to look for. Now here's something fun and a little tricky. Homographs. So homographs are words in English that are spelled exactly the same, but they have different pronunciations and different meanings. Don't worry, you won't need to memorize that term unless you're aiming to impress someone at a dinner party.
Wow! That's amazing!
This guy was good.
Let's go through a few common ones you've probably seen or heard before. L-E-A-D. How would you pronounce that? Can you think of 2 ways to pronounce it? Which is which?
How would you pronounce the word in the first picture, meaning to show someone the way? He leads his son by example.
How would you pronounce the word in the second picture, meaning a metal? Chemical symbol Pb. The pipe is made of lead, a heavy metal.
BASS. How would you pronounce that? Can you think of 2 ways to pronounce that, and which is which?
How would you pronounce the word in the first picture, meaning a type of guitar or low-pitched male singing voice? He plays the bass guitar.
How would you pronounce the word in the second picture, meaning the name for several species of fish? She caught a beautiful bass in the lake.
W-I-N-D. How would you pronounce that? Can you think of 2 ways to pronounce it? Which is which?
How would you pronounce the word in the first picture, meaning a natural movement of air in the atmosphere? The wind is really strong today.
How would you pronounce the word in the second picture, meaning to turn, twist, or coil something? Don't forget to wind your clock.
M-I-N-U-T-E. How would you pronounce that? Can you think of 2 ways to pronounce it? Which is which?
How would you pronounce the word in the first picture, meaning time equal to 60 seconds? I'll be there in just a minute.
How would you pronounce the word in the second picture, meaning extremely small, tiny? Minute. The ant was minute compared to his finger.
T-E-A-R. How would you pronounce that? Can you think of 2 ways to pronounce it? Which is which?
How would you pronounce the word in the first picture, meaning liquid produced by glands in the eyes? A tear rolled down her cheek.
How would you pronounce the word in the second picture, meaning rip? Be careful not to tear the paper. Oops.
Time for a progress check.
Take a pen and paper and number your sheet from 1 to 10. Look at the picture on your screen. Write down your answer, option A or option B. Correct your answers with the key provided at the end of the test.
We recommend you repeat the progress check section of the video until you get everything right.
Number 1. A, tear, or B, tear?
Number 2. A, lead, or B, lead?
Number 3. A, bass, or B, bass?
Number 4. A, wind, or B, wind?
Number 5. A, lead, or B, lead?
Number 6. A, tear, or B, tear?
Number 7. A, wind, or B, wind?
Number 8. A, bass, or B, bass?
Number 9. A, minute, or B, minute?
Number 10. A, minute, or B, minute?
You can find the answer key at the end of this video podcast.
That's it for this episode. Let us know in the comments what your native language is to help us create personalized content for you. Join our thousands of subscribers so that you don't miss anything. Like if you found this helpful and hit the notification bell so that when we add more, you'll be the first to know. See you next time.